Signs your body is stressed. That's what I'm talking about today. I'm Dr. Tracey Marks. If you're new to this channel, I talk about mental health education and self-improvement. I publish new videos every Wednesday, so if you don't want to miss one, click subscribe and hit the notification button. Even if you think you're handling your stress well, your body could tell you otherwise. And in this video, I'm going to give you 7 not so typical signs that your body is stressed. So how does your body respond to stress? Well, cortisol and adrenaline are 2 chemicals that are secreted in the body under stress. Adrenaline is the fight or flight hormone, and cortisol metabolizes sugar in the body to make it accessible to the brain. Cortisol also suppresses the body's immune response. So typical signs of stress include things like high blood pressure, poor sleep, racing hearts and heart rate, and these are the things that are related to adrenaline. Some of the atypical symptoms are things like teeth grinding, or also called bruxism. And this involves clenching your jaw or grinding your teeth back and forth. And this can happen at any time. And you may notice that you, say, wake up with pain, or you could even wake up with a headache if you're doing this at night. And sometimes too much teeth grinding can cause cracked teeth. Unfortunately, tooth grinding can be worsened if you have acid reflux. Wearing a bite guard at night can help, and you can get one specially fitted by a dentist, or you could buy a generic one at a drugstore. I've had both. The generic ones could be big and it could be hard to fit in your mouth, and you got to even work hard to close your mouth down. And the custom ones though, they're pricey, but they are much better because they fit your mouth. Number 2, poor digestion. When your body's stressed, you can get decreased motility and slowed digestion. So this can feel like you get a stomach ache or some type of stomach pain or gas or bloating every time you eat. Slowed digestion can also lead to constipation. Why? Because as your food moves through the gastrointestinal tract and through your intestine, it absorbs water. So if you've got slowed movement, your intestines are still drawing out water from the food or the fecal matter. So if it moves too slowly and you absorb too much water, then you can get hard stools. So even if you don't have hard stools, what this could end up looking like is that you don't have a bowel movement very often. So instead of having one every 1 to 2 days, if you eat every day, it should move through. So if you don't have one every 1 to 2 days, maybe you have a bowel movement every 3 or 4 days. So infrequent bowel movements and or hard stool and or stomach aches after you eat and things could be a sign that you're stressed. Another sign is sore muscles. Stress causes the muscles to tense up, and you can get aches and pains in places like your neck and your back, even without much activity. So you can get to the end of the day and just feel exhausted, and even achy and sore when all you did was sit all day. You can help this by taking stretch breaks, and also yoga is a powerful way to reduce stress. Next, your hair. Chronic stress increases cortisol levels, which promotes inflammation and free radical damage, and this can result in increased or accelerated graying of your hair. But hair loss is different. Alopecia areata is an autoimmune disorder that results in hair loss, and this can just kind of go and come and fluctuate over time and is not really related to stress. However, you can get excessive hair shedding because of stress, and sleep loss can also disrupt the hair's life cycle, leading to shedding. But the shedding makes your hair thinner versus what you see with alopecia, where you get clean spots, usually circular spots of hair loss. Next, weight gain. Chronic sleep loss also causes increased cortisol levels that affects your weight. And this may not look like you packed on 50 pounds because of it, but it may be more subtle weight gain, like weight that just kind of creeps up on you and you just can't seem to lose despite exercising regularly and having a healthy diet. Number 6, frequent colds. High cortisol levels suppress your immune system, so that can make you more acceptable to getting sick often. Are you someone who always seems to get sick every time it's flu season? Having a suppressed immune system also can activate or trigger dormant viruses like shingles, which is the herpes virus, or cold sores. So having an eruption of shingles or having frequent cold sores could be a sign that you're under a lot of stress. Last one, no sex drive. Increased cortisol suppresses sexual arousal. One solution or one thing that can help is exercise. Engaging in 30 minutes of aerobic exercise 5 days a week noticeably reduces stress and lowers cortisol levels. So these are some telltale signs of stress that show you that your body's trying to get your attention, that you're under a lot of stress, and this is its reaction to it. If you have one or more of these signs, you need to work on managing your stress. You certainly don't always have control over your stressors, the things that's causing the stress, but what you can have more control over is how you manage it. I've mentioned 2 ways to do this, the exercise and yoga. Another good way is using mindfulness meditation. I did a previous video on this, and I'll link to it in the corner for you to watch. Try incorporating that into your day as just one more tool in your toolkit to help you manage and reduce stress. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment, and if you like this video, click the like button.